Most people think living paycheck to paycheck means you're bad with money, that if you just budget better or skip a few coffees, all that stress will just go away. But that's not what it feels like, is it? The real stress isn't the empty bank account. It's the quiet fear that never turns off, even on your days off. I want to talk about something that doesn't look dramatic from the outside. There's no sudden crash, no viral meltdown, no single moment that screams failure. Just a slow, constant pressure, the kind that follows you to work, to dinner, to bed. Living paycheck to paycheck isn't just a financial condition. It becomes a mental state. And for a lot of people, it starts after something breaks. It usually starts with a sentence you don't forget. Your position has been eliminated. Or, we're going in a different direction. Sometimes it's quieter. A divorce, a separation, a partner leaving with half the stability and most of the certainty. There's no explosion, just the realization that the life you were managing no longer exists. You still have skills. You still work hard. But suddenly your income isn't enough to cover the same life. And the math doesn't care how responsible you used to be. The first paycheck after the change feels different. It lands, and then it disappears. Rent, utilities, insurance, minimum payments. There's no room. Not for mistakes. Not for rest. Every dollar already has a job before it even arrives. You tell yourself this is temporary. Just a few months, but the months stretch, and the stress settles in. People think this kind of stress shows up as panic. But this kind of stress is quieter. It's the constant scanning, checking your bank account even when you already know what the number will be. It's choosing between two necessary expenses and pretending one of them can wait. It's never fully relaxing because your brain is always calculating, even while watching TV, even while talking to friends. When you live paycheck to paycheck, work stops being about progress. It becomes about not falling. You don't ask for flexibility. You don't take risks. You don't negotiate. You stay quiet. Because missing one paycheck isn't inconvenient. It's catastrophic. So you tolerate more. Longer hours. Lower respect. Less meaning. And slowly, your job stops being something you do. It becomes something you cling to. This next part is harder to explain because no one sees it. You still show up. You still function. But inside, your sense of self starts to shrink. You stop feeling capable. Not because you aren't, but because everything you do is reactive. You're not building, you're maintaining damage. And that changes how you talk about yourself, how you introduce yourself, how you imagine your future. Eventually, you stop imagining it at all. And here's the part most people don't like to admit. Living paycheck to paycheck pushes you into decisions that make things worse. Not because you're careless, because you're tired. You use credit to buy time. You take on side work that drains you, but doesn't move you forward. You avoid looking too closely because the numbers feel like judgment. You tell yourself you'll fix it later. When you have more energy, more clarity, more space. But later keeps getting delayed. Rock bottom here isn't dramatic. It's subtle. It's realizing you don't remember the last time you felt calm. It's opening your banking app without emotion, because disappointment has become familiar. It's understanding that even if nothing goes wrong, nothing is actually getting better. And that realization hurts more than the bills. The reset doesn't start with motivation. It starts with honesty. A quiet admission. This isn't working. Not I'm failing. Not I'm broken. Just this system I'm living in is unsustainable. That sentence matters because it shifts the problem from your character to your structure. The first step isn't a big plan. It's a small reclaiming of control. One decision that reduces pressure instead of increasing it. Maybe it's cutting one expense, not to save money, but to create breathing room. Maybe it's telling the truth about your situation to someone you trust. Maybe it's stopping the side hustle that is burning you out and replacing it with rest, not productivity. Rest. When you live paycheck to paycheck, progress can't mean more. It has to mean less fragile, less panic, less secrecy, less shame. A month where nothing explodes isn't failure, it's stabilization. And stabilization is the foundation nobody celebrates but everyone needs. Even when the numbers improve, this kind of stress leaves marks. You stay cautious. You hesitate before enjoying things. And that's okay. It means you learned what instability costs. Not just financially, but psychologically. This isn't a story where everything magically works out. Some people escape the paycheck to paycheck cycle. Some don't. But almost everyone who lives through it comes out changed. More aware, more careful, less impressed by surface success. And if you're still in it, right now, the most honest thing to say is this: you're not weak. You're responding to constant pressure the only way a human can, by surviving, and sometimes survival is the reset. Thanks for watching.